VOD reviewing the movement king himself, Shotzzy. Today we're going to be doing what we do kind of in the top 250 videos, but we're going to be reviewing an entire gameplay of ranked play from Shotzy's point of view on a Bokage hardpoint. Now I'd like to thank Brotato Chip down in the comments. He let me know about this idea and it was a great idea, so we're going to take it and we're going to run with it. So thank you, Brotato Chip. Hopefully you enjoy the video and hopefully the rest of you guys also enjoy the video. Now wait, the top 250 videos are going to be returning. Okay, the next top 250 video should be coming out next week, which will be the next video on my channel. So don't worry if you guys are looking for another top 250 video. It's been a while since I gave you one of those. It's going to be the next video that comes out on my channel. But real quick, before we start VOD reviewing this gameplay, if there's any content creators that you guys know of that are kind of doing similar things like me, maybe VOD reviewing, maybe competitive Call of Duty, anything like that, let me know down in the comments. I want to watch some of them, maybe take some inspiration, maybe even collab with some of them. So if you guys watch anybody like that, please let me know down in the comments. And if you guys want me to do something like this with your gameplay, make sure you guys record it and send it to the email down in the description. And I'm starting a series where I'm going to be VOD reviewing your guys' gameplay, but in order for me to do that, I need help from you guys. I need your guys' gameplay. Okay, so we're going to be actually watching this gameplay together. I'm basically going to be reacting to it and then like pointing out some key points and telling you guys what I think about some of the stuff he's doing to help you improve. So right off the start, he died. You don't want to do that. No, I'm kidding. Okay. All right, so right off spawn, he is taking a route. He's not sprinting straight at the hill. I mean, most of the time, if you sprint at the hill, you're just going to die. So he is taking routes. The only thing that's bad about his route is he could flip the spawns for the P2 hardpoint. But he's making sure he doesn't push up too far in Granny or else he will flip those spawns. So right now his team does still have the spawns, but again, spawning up. The new hill is going to pop in 2 seconds, so he's not going to force this old hill or push too far up on the map because he knows he has to hold this new hill. He does get gunned, but it's alright. Now, something that you guys are probably tired of me saying all the time, but you can notice it already within the first hardpoint of this match, is the sliding and the pre-aiming. Like, he's always pre-aiming. Like I tell you guys in the top 250 videos, pre-aiming will get you free kills. Don't worry, he does start off this game slow, but I promise you he does pick it up. Okay, guys, he does pick it up. But now he does flip spawns. And again, coming off spawn and instantly pre-aiming. You see someone trying to get a route for the new spawns. He's going to go get that kill for him. And then he's going to position to kill the people rotating off of the old hill. So now with him pushing up and positioning himself to kill people off the old hill, you don't want to push up too much, but this allows your team's time to set up and get the hard point. And like the longer it takes the enemy to get to the hard point, the more hard point time you're going to get, right? So if he's pushed up more on the map and killing them before they can get even close to the hard point, if he dies and he's pushed up far on the map, and he dies to the enemy, and they're still that far away from the hill, then like he's able to still respawn and his teammates can either pick up the kill and he'll be there for the next gunfight by the time he spawns. So he leaves his teammates in a 3v4, but the enemies are so far away for the hill because of his map positioning and the map control he had that by the time he spawns up, he's back in a 4v4. And that's just the worst case scenario if you don't get a kill. But now spawns do flip, and so they do have the, I think these are the good spawns for P3 personally, because you can just spawn trap back here. But now he picks up the AR and he's getting on just a main AR spot, a main heady, you know, a power position for the AR. If you're an AR player, especially on Bokage, you're gonna want to like post up in the main AR spots because that's going to help your teammates the most. It's going to give them the most positioning on the map, the most map control that you can get, and you'll help them more than if you just sprint and keep trying to push the hill like you're playing as a sub. So if you're playing an AR, especially on Bokage, make sure you play your AR role. Get the power position, cut off the main lanes on the map, all that good stuff. Now this feels super mixy, but again, pre-firing, or not, excuse me, not pre-fired, pre-aiming. Another thing you would have noticed, whenever he slid out that slide door, he started pre-aiming, or yeah, he started pre-aiming exactly where the enemy was, and that's because he's paying attention to his mini-map. He's looking at this mini-map like every 5-10 seconds, like pretty often, and seeing the red dots on the map where the enemy are.
Bro, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is happening, bro?
Now, take in mind, this gameplay is also from the point of view of like a main sub, like a fast-paced kill whore, like main slayer sub like role. That's what this is for. So if that's not your play style, or you don't think you can keep up with that play style, or maybe you have other people on your team that have that exact same play style, take note of that and don't cost your team by running 4 people on this map with SMGs that are aggressive. And sometimes it is frustrating not playing the game how you want to play, or like how you're comfortable, but you're gonna lose more games. You're gonna lose more games if you have 4 people on your team trying to be ARs, or 4 people on your team trying to be SMGs. Now you can get away with it on Bokage, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now he pulls out the M19. He's kind of just trolling now.
Yo, what did chat? What did Doug place? Did Doug place top 4? Or top 6?
And he did die there because of the enemy's map positioning. Again, like I said, the map positioning is good, but something that I want to come back to is his like map positioning, right? He's not just like sprinting up the hill or taking the same route. Whenever he spawned, he was climbing up the ladder and taking the initiative to take a different route, something that his teammates aren't doing.
That's simple butter, Doug. Yeah, everyone be roasting Doug, but yo, you try to place top 6. Let me see you place top 6.
Now the ladder punch that he just did, that's something I started seeing pretty recently. It was like big and everybody did it back in World War II, because it like basically didn't put your gun away when you climbed up a ladder. I don't know what it does in this game, if you take out your gun faster whenever you climb up the ladder or what, but that's something I'll have to look into.
Dude, why was he so ready for that? Why are you looking at that side of, by the way? I mean, I guess, okay, that makes sense.
And again, guys, like he's looking at his mini-map and his teammates, right? He's looking on the map and he knows where enemies are on the map because of his teammates positioning and because of the red dots he sees on the mini-map. The red dots, that's obvious. If you see where someone is, you're going to know where someone is, right? But also you have to take into consideration the positioning of your teammates. Like if you look on the map and see where your teammates are, or know where your teammates are at on the map, that means that they have that side of the map locked down. So you need to go to an open spot of the map to get kills and lock down that angle and that position of the map for your team. If you're just sprinting where your teammate is and you're sticking with your teammate the whole time, now don't get me wrong, sometimes that is good. Staying close is good, yes, but not too close. If you're spread out, if you have all the lanes covered on the map, you're gonna wipe the enemies.
Oh shit, I thought it was P5 for some reason. Mars.
Now, this gun is actually kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Switcheroo.
I didn't think this gun was that good.
Flipperoo. Oh, I lied. Are you
But again, this hill, he's pushing up, getting map control,
Isn't that a, like, how
trying to cut off the enemies before they get to the hill. He did think the spawns flipped, unfortunately they didn't, but
What the fuck? Wait, what in the fuck?
I think his teammate shot him there a little bit. Not gonna lie, but
Teammate, and then come back to mid. Oh my gosh. Do whatever you want, teammate. Oh my gosh, is he arguing with his teammate?
so now he is the last person alive on his team. He's not just gonna sprint up the hill because he's in like a 1v3, 1v4, however many it was. Like if you're the last guy on your team, like try to position yourself to get a free kill, or position yourself to wait on your teammates so you can break as a team. If everyone dies and you're the last one and there's no kills, now if it's like a 1v1 or a 1v2, yeah, go for it and try to make that clutch. But if there's still 3 enemies alive or 4 enemies alive, don't try to make the hero play and go in the hill like you're gonna 1v4, right? He takes his time, he pushes the back spawns to get free kills and kind of buy his teammates time to get back to the hill so that they can make a break together as a 4.
I don't understand that.
If you just try to break by yourself or sprint to the hill without your teammates around or without any help, you're gonna screw yourself and you're just gonna die. Like you're just gonna waste time, you're gonna waste points for the enemies.
Shit. Melee the ladder.
So just because the enemy has the hard point doesn't mean you should full sprint at.
So like if I don't,
Oh look, okay,
like,
this is exactly what I was just talking about. So what he said, meleeing the ladder, it's gonna make your gun pull out faster whenever you get to the top of the ladder. So that's good to know. I learned something in this video too, you know. This is why you guys should do this kind of stuff on your own. Not okay, that sounded bad. Watch my videos, right? Okay. But if you do this with your own gameplay and like on your free time, if you really want to get better, it's gonna help you and you're gonna learn stuff.
Oh my god, I got stuck up top.
Now, something I also want to mention that I haven't mentioned so far is the use of his tacticals. I mentioned this in a top 250 video, so if you guys haven't seen those videos, make sure you guys go check them out. They're one of my favorite videos on my channel, to be honest. But Every single time he spawns up, he's throwing a nade, like at the hill. If the enemy's in the hard point, he spawns up, throws a nade at the hill, always. So don't just waste your tacticals or not use your tacticals. Actually use them like towards where the enemy is. He spawns up, throws a nade at the hill, right? Take use of those because he's hitting them almost every single time, right? Which is doing free damage or free kills to the enemy, which is going to make your break even easier.
Why flash adder instead of comp? You talking about this comp or this class? I don't really know. Someone just kind of gave me this class. I've been just using it. Flash up.
Now, while this video is kind of coming to a close, if you guys did like this type of content, let me know down below because it's kind of something different for me, like watching the whole video and kind of commentating as I go. If you guys like that, let me know. And if you guys want to see this with other pros, maybe on a different game mode that's not hardpoint, some controller S&D with some pros that stream some ranked, let me know down below. And again, thank you to Potato Chip for this idea.
You weakened his body on sleep.
Did you flip off that? Oh, I think we did.
Now he's always running routes, right? He's checking the minimap to see if he flipped, like looking for his teammates positioning. He knows he's flipped, and now he's pushing up to get spawn kills to, again, buy his teammates more time in the hard point, right? This guy's been sitting in the hard point for free, just getting time. Like, I don't even think he shot his gun until then, like maybe the last 20 seconds, right? All because his team is pushed up and getting map control and is able to kill the enemies and buy his teammates time before they even get close to touching the hill. Just small things like that, and just playing smart is very, very underestimated. Everyone wants to sprint, everyone wants to get the 70 kill, the 80 kill games, right? But there's also those people that get mad whenever they drop 80 kills and they still lose, right? It's because they're not playing the game smart and they're not playing the game how it should be done. Like, yes, you're kill hoarding, yes, you're frying and getting a lot of kills. I tip that, right? But you're not winning because the game isn't being played right. You're playing selfish, you're going for those kills, right? If you play the game smart, you're going to win. If you play the game smart, you're going to be able to control the map, know what you're doing on the map.
What? Damn.
I'm in new.
Hold that. Oh,
Again, spawning up and throwing those nades. Just like always nades off spawn, nades off spawn. In hard point, always nades off spawn in hard point. Now control S&D could be a little bit different. We'll talk about those whenever we get to those game modes, if that's something that you guys want to see in the future. But hard point, always throwing nades off spawn. And right, now he gets a kill, and instead of going for his teammates, the enemies in the hard point,
and I killed two.
see, like what he's saying is he drew people out of the hard point and he killed people off spawn. So that basically gave his teammates a 3v2 on the hard point. They unfortunately didn't capitalize, but again, that's something like getting map control and like pushing up like that. So now, as this video comes to an end, if you guys did enjoy this video, please let me know down below because I can make this type of content. This is honestly fun. This is an easy, quick video that I can get out for you guys. So if you guys do like this and actually find this useful, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you guys leave a like. Be sure to subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me, and I will see you guys next week. Stay classy.